Now, there's a thing that comes from Jalisco that nobody knows about if you're not from Jalisco, particularly from Guadalajara, and that is a dish called carne en su jugo. You are going to love it. So I need a pound of tomatillos, so you can use green or purple. I'm adding them here in the pot. I have 2 serrano chiles. You're gonna cook them whole, and it's gonna take anywhere between 7 or 10 minutes, just until the tomatillos or tomatoes are very, very mushy and soft. And while this happens, I'm gonna go get my bacon. So for this carne en su jugo, we're going to use 2 pounds of steak for 1 pound of bacon. Just gonna cut the bacon into small bite-sized pieces. We're gonna first fry the bacon, and we're gonna get all of its rendered fat, and that is where we're going to sear the meat. So it's gonna be the base of the flavor for the stew. But then, once the bacon is completely cooked and crisp and crunchy, we're gonna set it aside and we're gonna add it to the stew at the end. So it's the base and the final garnish. You're gonna see. So I'm gonna add the bacon. This whole pound of bacon really becomes nothing once you crisp it up. Okay, so as the bacon finishes frying, I'm gonna puree my seasoning sauce. I'm gonna add a pound of tomatillos that already cooked. So I'm starting with 1 of the serrano chiles. I'm gonna cut it in half. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon salt. You wanna add a full cup of cilantro. The thing with the bacon is you really wanna take it out before it looks ready, because after you take it out, it's still burning hot and it's still crisping a little bit. So when you think that the bacon is starting to look ready, just take it out. The cooked tomatillos, chiles, salt, and the fresh cilantro, we're gonna puree this until completely smooth. I'm gonna taste for heat. Yum. So I have my meat. I have 2 pounds of sirloin steak. And these we need to slice into small pieces. This recipe was given to me by La Tia Tichi, or Aunt Tichi, who's the aunt of my friend Monica from Guadalajara. And I'm not discarding the fat because the fat of the beef will also melt and render into the fat of the bacon. So this is a very, very meaty, beefy, bacony stew. So I'm adding all of the meat. I have 2 pounds of sirloin steak that we cut into really small pieces. See how fast it's gonna brown in that bacon fat? The meat browned, but then it immediately started letting out its juices, which is when we wanna add the onion. So I'm gonna chop about a cup of white onion. And then I'm not adding any more salt because we have the smoky and the salty taste of the bacon fat in here. I'm gonna add about 2 cups of chicken broth. So we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna make some guacamole. So now we're ready to put it all together. The meat, the broth, the sauce, and now we're adding the beans. So now that everything came together, it's gonna cook for another 15 minutes. So we have the carne en su jugo. And I mean, I just love this kind of food so much. You're gonna help me garnish, okay? So we're supposed to put some cilantro. Cebollita.
What, you wanna put in yours?
Yeah, little lime. And now we're adding the crisp bacon.
Is it hot?
I
wow.
just love food like this.
I think. It's got a lot of tang to it. But I feel like this combination is, like, it complements itself very well.
And I find that it's so hearty. And you know that nobody outside of Guadalajara that I know has heard of carne en su jugo.
Until now.